Well, our proprietary indicator, the HCM byline, is an intermediate to longer term trend indicator, and you need to follow the trend. It's equally as important as the Fed, what the Fed does. And the HCM byline is positive, so we see that as any pullback as being viable. And I think there's a lot of great opportunities that have set up, and you look at Salesforce and some other areas, especially tech. So I think we're going to see the market start to bottom out, sometime this week, and I think that's a very, very positive sign. But net, we're very bullish for 2025.
Now, when you say trading on investments and trading on, math, not emotion here, no animal spirits playing in and showing up in that, how can one go about aptly making sure that they're not being overly emotional in that investment decision?
Well, I get calls all the time. I got a call the other day, and they were talking about, hey, should I sell my stocks because of what's going on? The market's pulled back 3 days in a row. And I'm like, 3 days in a row? That's a non-event. That's just movement. But the trend's clearly one thing that people need to pay the most attention to. And if the trend's up, just stick with the trade until the trend breaks. And right now, the trend's very, very positive. It's strong. And these pullbacks are actually gifts, I think. I think 2025 is going to be a wonderful year. You're seeing Salesforce pullback, Amazon pullback. These are viable opportunities for investors.
And it certainly could play out wonderful trough to peak, at least, as long as we hit some of those targets that many of the big firms have set forth. It seems like the consensus is somewhere around S&P 500, 6,600 by year end. And so we have a ways to go until we get to that point.
Right.
But one of the major bellwethers that we've seen time after time again, earnings period after earnings period, has been NVIDIA.